Welcome to Math Plus, where math makes sense. Our quick review in this video is how do I multiply fractions? Multiply a fraction by a fraction. All that you have to do is multiply across. Look at your numerators, 5 times 2, the answer is 10. And your denominator, 7 times 3, your answer is 21. This answer cannot be simplified. It's always a good idea to simplify when you can. You always want to have a nice, clear, easy to read number or fraction and numbers as small as they can be. All right, let's do the next one. 3 times 2 is 6. We're just multiplying across the top. Numerator times numerator, multiply the bottom. Denominator times denominator. 3 times 10 is 30. This one we can very quickly simplify. I know that I can divide 6 by 6, and my answer is 1. And whatever I do to my numerator, I have to do the same to my denominator. 30 divided by 6 equals 5. Now, isn't that a much easier fraction to look at and understand? 1/5 has the same value as 6 over 30, but 1/5 is easier for us to visualize. All right, if you've got it, here's a little clue over here that you can copy into your notes, put it somewhere for a quick reference. If you've got it, you don't need any more practice, then stop your video right here. And if you'd like me to go through this step by step and give you some notes that you can stop and take, then let's move on. So let's do it. We're going to go over this again, step by step. This is the notes. Remember, anytime that we have our file card here, we want to make sure that we know it's a place that we can take notes. Now, this is something that will help you very quickly if you put it in your notes, but let's go ahead and try to simplify this, okay? One of the things you always want to look at first, are both the numbers even? They're both even, then they do divide. So 2 can divide into both of these. Now, 2 times 3 is 6. Can I divide the bottom by 3? I think 2 is probably my best multiple to divide by. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. I'm just simplifying my answer. And 20 divided by 2, whatever you do to the top, you have to do the bottom. You have to be the same. 20 divided by 2 equals 10, and that is my simplified answer. Simplifying is fun, especially if you know your multiples. All right, we're going to go over these slowly. Pause the video anytime you want. I would advise you to do that. Pause the video, work these two problems out, and then come back and see if you're right. When we multiply fractions, we just multiply across. Top first, 2 times 1. There's our numerator is 2. And we're going to multiply our denominators, 5 times 4, and that is 20. Looks like I can simplify this one. If you're just learning how to simplify, don't get nervous. Don't feel like, oh no, there's always more, right? Anytime you're doing math. If you can remember how to multiply, then you've got it, okay? You're just giving me a little bit more to challenge you. I know both of these numbers are even, so I'm going to divide each number by 2, because 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 20 divided by 2 equals 10. My new simplified answer is 1/10. Let's do the next one. We're going to multiply our numerator. Our numerators are 5 times 1. That's a 5. Our denominators are 7 times 3, and that's 21. And they're both odd numbers, and 21 can't be divided by 5. That's about as simplified as you're going to get. So those are both the most simplified answer. Let's try another one. We're going to multiply across the top, 4 times 1, and multiply the denominator, 5 times 2. We know that both of these answers are even. Anytime they're even, I know at the very least I can divide by 2. But let's see if I can divide 10 by 4. Nope, that doesn't work. We're going to divide both of them by 2. That one equals 2. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. And my new simplified answer is 2/5. Again, if you stopped here, you were right. We just simplified. It means the same thing. It's just an easier fraction to read with smaller numbers. If you think about it, you can visualize that a lot easier than you can visualize 4/10. All right, let's do the next one. We're going to multiply our numerator. 8 times 1 is 8. Oh, 12 times 5. We might have to work that one out over here to the side. 12 times 5. That's okay. Get scrap paper, work it out. Make sure you get it easy. Make sure you get it correct here. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 1 is 60. Some of you probably already knew that, didn't you? Now, do I have a number that I could divide both of these by? The first one that comes to my mind is a 2. I'm going to go ahead and use a 2. I'm not sure if there's another number, but you know what? If we can divide by 2 again, that's okay. You can just keep on dividing as long as you divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. This is a 30. 60 divided by 2 is 30. And if I count by 4s, I know 4 times 8 is 32, so that's as simplified as it gets. But I think, oh look, they're both even again. They're both even again. I can divide again by 2. Look at that. I can't divide that by 4, but I can divide by 2. I'm just showing you that if you didn't know that both of those numbers divided by 4, you can do this twice, right? I divided by 2, and then I noticed, oh, I still got even numbers. Do it again. It's okay. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. If you knew that that 4 in the beginning would have divided into the 8, 8 divided by 4 is 2, and 60 divided by 4 is 15. They both come up with the same answer. I just took the long way because I forgot about the 4. But see, it still simplifies. I'm just showing you that it's okay if you don't get that smallest number. You can always find it within 2 steps. Here are some notes for you to take, okay? Now I'm going to show you a little trick here. If you're ready for this, this is great because this will save you some time. If what I show you is confusing, that's okay. You're learning. You might see it again later and go, oh, I remember seeing that. And that's what math is all about. That's what learning is all about. Sometimes you don't get it the first time, but I just have to show you this really quick way to simplify your fractions before you multiply them. Huh, how cool is that? I can take one numerator and one denominator, and if they can be divided by the same multiple, I can go ahead and simplify them. So 4 divided by 4 equals what? 4 divided by 4 is 1, right? And 8 divided by 4 is 2. So what I did is I divided both of them by 4. They both have to be divided by the same number. Now I bet you're already looking at that 3 and 9, aren't you? I'm going to change the color of my pen just so you see that it's a different division problem. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, right? And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So now I have simplified both of my fractions, and sometimes you'll only simplify one fraction, and that's okay. Now my multiplication problem is 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 2 is 6, and there's my answer. Now let's do it the long way without simplifying first. Let's see if this really works. I'm just going to multiply across. Now note, I'm going to have some big numbers here. So I have 3 times 4 is 12, and 8 times 9 is 72. I think 70, I'm going to do 12 divided by, let's see, 12 divided by 12 equals 1, right? If I divide by 12 is 1. And 72 divided by 12, got to divide by the same thing, equals 6. Now, some of you might have said, well, I'm just going to divide by 2 because that's a smaller number and work my way over the long way, and that's okay. But you can see this takes a lot more thinking. You have bigger numbers, right? And up here, you were just multiplying 3 times 2 is 6. Look how quick that was. So if you understand how to take that shortcut, you're ahead of the game. If not, we'll have more videos talking about that. Make sure you make a card, right, to simplify before you multiply and practice. And you'll have it right there in your notes. All right, one more time before we go, all right? Oh, I think I'm going to simplify this one. All right? Oh, I have the same one twice, so we only have to do this once. So I have 4 divided by 2. These two numbers can be divided by 2. I'm going to put it right there so I don't forget. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now notice I could have divided 10 by 2 or the 6. Only one. If you have one number up top in the numerator and one at the bottom, it has to be balanced. Okay, you can't do both of them, just one of them. And I'll do the other one using the 10 just to show you. Now I can multiply. 2 times 1 is 2, and 10 times 3 is 30. I can divide both of these numbers by 2. See, I'm gonna divide them again. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 30 divided by 2 is 15. There you go, 1/15. Now what happens if I divide this and this both by 2? 4 divided by 2 equals 2, and 10 divided by 2 equals 5. And now we're going to multiply across. 2 times 1 is 2, and 5 times 6 is 30. And again, we're going to reduce each number by 2. And our answer is 1/15. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.